Now, bone stock, this car is good. It's quicker than you might think, although it isn't, we'll say, as quick as others, if that makes any sense. It has a lot of oversteer, but it has ground clearance. It's wide, but it's not stupidly wide. Decent damage resistance. Suspension doesn't like to walk on it, which is nice. Now remember, this looks like drizzle. So you'd think all the problems, oversteer, quote-unquote bad brakes, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, this car's got a bit of a front brake bias, like many cars in this game do. And yeah, it doesn't have ABS, but I find this car's pedal a lot easier to modulate than others. Hugs the road well, although it's got a lot of body room. Although that does also mean it handles the bumps. I am being a little more careful with the brake application, so I'm not just hitting it hard because of the rain. Although, looks like that has stopped. This is a really good car. I mean, the biggest thing I can see that's wrong with it is the staggered wheel and tire setup. That is hurting its front ground clearance. Not that it had a problem with it per se, but I do wonder what its downforce value is. I imagine it's quite good. I love base model Dukes too, just no extra parts. Oh, it looks so cool. It's Dodge Charger and Chevrolet Impala, two-door. I like how they call it massive oversteer. It's not massive oversteer. It's moderate, controllable oversteer. That's not massive. And it's also funny too because they'll malign the Comet, which is the average speed king of this game if you know how to drive. And say, oh well, it's too fragile. The wheels buckle easily. Yeah, but that's the case with the Coquette. But you also have to remember most of your collisions in this game are of the frontal variety, and the Coquette and the Comet's engine is at the back, so you will not destroy the thing quickly from the front. I mean, if you hit it at bad angles, you'll buckle the wheels, but that'd be a problem with any of those sports cars. That's not something unique to the Comet. Yeah, there are cars that have better downforce values than it. Yeah, and the Comet will get a little quirky here and there, but it's just amazing how clearly whoever wrote a lot of those entries on GTA Wikia was not a good driver. And the Dukes is secretly a truck or a rally car. The Dukes really, the way it drives now, it's a rally car, it's a truck, and it's a muscle car, all in one. It's got the ground clearance rivaling some trucks. It's quick in a straight line, like a muscle car. It handles weird off-road terrain well, especially when you consider it's rear-wheel drive, like a rally car. I mean, obviously, it's no rally wagon Strat or Solaire. I should say, I'm so confused. It's no Solaire rally wagon or freshly buffed Sultan. But for what it is, it drives very well. The only real penalty to any of this is lack of ABS, although that really isn't a big deal if you have pressure-sensitive sticks or triggers or doing those things. See, it stops fine. As long as you notice it to not continue to squeeze once you hear things start to scratch or slide. It's one of the few times a high front brake bias and a lower than average brake force is actually useful. Of course, I remember I also increased the minimum grip, so even at its worst, it's still going to drive really good now. Really, I like this thing, the Duke's Mark II. It's more civilized, it's quicker, it's lighter. It drives like a Dukes that's grown up, gotten smarter, doesn't rely on flamboyance to get what it needs out of this world. Oh yeah! More downforce helps too. You can do stunts like that, and the car, I basically didn't weight transfer. I only did a little bit at the end. The car was on its way to correcting itself. That's incredible. Yeah, you could not do that before. Although the default Dukes is downforce value. It's not bad. I think it's negative 0.14, so I mean that's definitely good. But I think it's negative 12.27 or negative 0.28. It's still a little too much oversteer at times, but I mean this isn't the rain. It's extremely easy to play, at least for me to drive. Of course, I mostly drive rear-wheel drive cars, so I kind of know. Of course, this thing also, just because of it, if it's traction delta max or whatever, or whatever value controls the minus the manual you can have before your car starts spinning out. Yes, there is a value for that here, but you're good. Oh, very nice. Wow. Okay. That was not as easy as I made it look. 5-speed transmission's nice too. You get a little bit more top speed and not really have any risk of having to hunt for gears. That's one problem with some other cars. Say they started with 4 gears, like I'm gonna go to 5. Well, if I leave the same top speed, all that's gonna do is shorten the ratios and in worst cases, make for hunting. I forgot what car it was. It might have been Solaire or something else. I forgot the car, but it was notorious for hunting for gears. Very inconvenient times. Yeah, you'll make it. Yeah, this just feels really strong, confidence-inspiring car. It is a bit of a large target, and you really have to mind the width in some worlds, but of course, broker width isn't as big of an issue. What is an issue is just the terrain. Some of the rocks, some of the bumps are really weird, but this thing really doesn't seem to care all that much. It's very happy to just go fast all the time. Very good car in its class. I mean, especially if you're okay with the oversteer, it still is too much in my opinion, but it's still useful. You must remember.